Well, good afternoon, Senate District 16 and other folks in the state of Minnesota. Certainly appreciate the opportunity to represent you at the Capitol. Today I'd like to speak just a little bit about the budget surplus. I think a lot of people have heard that we do have a budget surplus. It's projected to be about $1.5 billion. One thing that maybe hasn't been made very plain is about $500,492,000, I think to be exact, is going to go into the rainy day fund. So now we're down to about $1 billion, and you start taking a look at just a slight piece of inflation, and that $1 billion is pretty much gone. However, it's very interesting, probably within the first couple of hours after the $1.5 billion surplus announced, we probably had 4 to 5 times that in request within the next couple of hours, because $1.5 billion sounds like a lot of money, but when you look at a budget that's in the mid 40 billions, 1.5 doesn't get very far just on inflation alone. But I think some of the things that we really have to keep in mind is what our jobs as legislators are. And in my opinion, my job as a legislator when it comes to funding is to make sure that we fund the core things that are needed at our individual level, city level, county level, state level. We need to make sure that we get the core functions taken care of. And that, in my opinion, has to be the #1 priority. After that, we have to start taking a very strong look at the dollars we have and what we are required to do statutorily and what we feel we should be doing for improving people's lives. And so I think if we follow that process, I think that we can come up with a pretty good way of using the dollars we have, using those properly, yet not overtaxing people, but respecting people's earnings, respecting the taxation that they're paying, and using it to the best of our ability, and using it for the needs of the entire state, and taking care of those core functions.